Oh, fishing. It's so much more than just catching a fish to me. To some, they do it to get a quick and easy meal, but for me, it's a lifestyle. I can't quite explain where my passion for fishing came from, but ever since a young age, I always had a rod in my hand and was seeking after that next bite. Although I always grew up around the lake, my family and I have a cottage on Lake St. Clair, and I always was the one with the rod in my hand, even though no one else really would fish that much, but I always had that rod in my hand and was looking for that next fish to catch. And I guess that's where it all started. But as the years went on, my passion for fishing just kept getting stronger and stronger. To some people, they'll never understand why I get up at the crack of dawn to go out on the lake with only the chance of catching a fish. But it's that mystery that keeps me going. You never know what's going to happen out there on the water. You never know what fish you're going to catch. Maybe it's that big one you've been searching for who knows how long. Just each day out there on the water is its own adventure. And that's what keeps me going. It's just that constant battle between you and the fish that keeps me researching, trying to find new spots, practicing, going out in conditions that may not be the best time to fish, but just trying and practicing and just going around to new spots and always researching and trying to find out new baits and what the fish are hitting on. It's just the drive that keeps you going, that search to figure out what they're biting on. The feeling and passion I get towards fishing is something that I can't even explain. It's just when I'm out there on the water, everything just goes away and I'm at complete peace just sitting out there in nature. Because to me, catching a fish is just a bonus. Being out there on the water, enjoying God's creations, just looking at the beautiful nature, seeing the sunrise or the sunset, and the waves crashing on the shore, and that's just the reason that fishing brings me so much joy and so much peace when I'm out there on the water. Everything just seems to fade away. All the problems, all the weight of the world is just lifted off of me. I'm having a hard time describing the feeling I get when fishing because it's just really something I can't explain. I just can't put into words the feeling that I get when I'm out there on the water. So let me just take you through a day in the water and what goes through my mind to help you better understand the feeling of peace I get when I'm out there on the water. It all starts the night before when I'm prepping my gear, checking the weather to see what lures would be the best to start with. At this point, I'm already getting focused and excited for the day that is to come. You just never know what can happen. Now once morning comes and you hear that alarm, it is the only time I can get out of bed easily. It does not matter how much sleep I get or how early I wake up. As soon as that alarm goes off for fishing, I am up, out of my bed, and ready to go. Now it's time to grab my gear and head out to the water. Whether I'm going out to a pond, a lake, or a river around me, it does not matter. I'm just so ready to get out there and do some fishing in hopes of catching that next fish. Just that feeling of getting to the lake and seeing the sunrise is just one of the best things ever. The feeling of peace I get is like no other. After each and every cast, I get more and more focused, trying to get that first bite. But once you get that bite, it's just like time stops. And all that's going on in my head is when I'm going to set that hook and how I'm going to land this fish. Whether it's the big fish we are always in search of, or just another small one, the feeling of setting the hook is like no other. From the days of catching nothing to the days of many big bass, it's the mystery of not knowing how that day will end up that keeps me going. Just no day on the water is the same. Each and every day is its own mystery and its own adventure. A lot of people think fishing is boring, and I can kind of understand where you're coming from. Just sitting out there by yourself, nothing, no sounds around you. But to me, that brings peace and just allows me to relax and calm myself and just enjoy everything around me, and to feel that sense of peace covering my heart is truly amazing. I can sit out there on the water all day and catch absolutely nothing, and I will still have the best time of my life. And throughout all my days of fishing, it gave birth to a new passion that I have now, which is filming. I would always watch YouTube videos of people fishing and filming their experiences, and it just really brought joy to my heart, and I was like, I want to do this as well. So for almost 5 years now, I've been filming my fishing adventures and sharing them on social media with all the world to see. Just being able to upload all my fishing adventures to social media so that other people can see the beautiful nature and the wonders of the sport of fishing, it just brings so much joy to my heart. I just love to see others have the same joy and the same passion for fishing that I do. So between fishing and filming, it pretty much takes up all the free time that I have each and every day, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love creating videos, whether it gets 100 views or 100,000 views, it doesn't matter. Again, it's just that passion for fishing and now filming that keeps me going each and every day when I'm getting out there on the water in hopes to catch that next big bass. Which is why I always say, fish with passion.